Hello, my name is Andrew Stoke, and this is for FTT 122, week 2 assignment for Introduction to Ballistics. So first thing we're going to go over is on kind of what a cartridge is and what pieces of it actually make it up. So first, at the very bottom, we're looking at that this does not have a primer in it. So the well would actually take that primer. Now we'll be looking at the rim of the cartridge, the main base or body that's going to take up where most of the powder and stuff is going to sit, the shoulder, and then the neck, and then to the mouth where the actual round would be crimped around to actually case this ammo off as well. So as I was looking through and researching some basically what modern stuff that even the military is looking to adapt to, it seems that plastic ammunition or composite ammunition seems to be the future of firearms. And one of those reasons is, even though once we moved from black powder to smokeless powder, these rounds allowed us to actually neck down from them, because this powder is actually much more powerful than old black powder. And then, but just as a rocket isn't going to be completely smooth inside of it to just fire it off, it has different kinds of ways of funneling that. So on these types of cartridges, this from the shoulder inclining down is where it's going to funnel that basically combustion together to fire off the round. Now the problem is that you can't go so narrow, or it's actually not going to seat right and give right headspace for the actual chambering of the round. So with modern now plastic or composite rounds, they can actually change the interior of that actual round itself. So instead of with a metal round or a metal cartridge, you're kind of stuck with the outside and the inside being exactly the same. But now with a plastic cartridge, the outside, so it still has the right head spacing, it still chambers correctly in there. The inside of that can be completely different, so that they actually can do now less powder but still get the same velocity out of a lot of the rounds that they are changing things over, like 308, 223, and even new rounds that the government are looking at, like 277. A lot of those are going to plastic cartridges. Now, the other benefit, so with rounds now, they're mostly brass. We do have steel rounds, but even from steel to brass, one of the main things is that steel takes up a lot more heat. So it actually builds up more heat in the firearm, builds more heat up in the barrel. Now brass is at least a little bit better at doing that, but brass and all metals are still conductive. They're not insulators like plastic is. So with the future in moving into plastics and composite materials, we are actually allowing it to also be much cooler than even brass has made it. But currently, at least, especially in the civilian market, I believe brass is still going to be around quite a bit, and kind of our most common thing that we're going to actually use for a lot of firearms in the future. But plastic really could pave the way to even making completely new rounds, and what kind of propellants and everything we can use, because changing that round, that casing so much is going to actually affect a lot of things. So yeah, got a little beat up the other day, so I was thinking about wearing some sunglasses, but it's like, whatever. It's not that big a deal. Just went a little too hard at the metal show. And, but yeah, I hope this finds you well. Really liking learning everything here at SDI. So thank you.